With the rise of social media, the power of the sports activists have a platform to directly reach generations circumnavigating traditional forms of media filters with their views. Given the times we are living in, it goes without saying the younger generation have been dealt a bad hand from political and economic austerity and now the COVID pandemic. So when a sports star makes a political or social point that resonates, the propensity to attach themselves to that view is very potent. But the question is, how much perceived power does a sports star have, and what can they do to bring about change? As an example, at a press conference about Portugal's match against Hungary in the Euros, Ronaldo sat behind the interview desk. In front of him was 2 bottles from the Euro 2020 official sponsor Coca-Cola, which he removed to one side and held up a bottle of water and said, "Aqua." As such, it was then reported that the share price of Coca-Cola fell that day by 4 billion, as reported in the British newspaper The Guardian. But was Ronaldo's "Aqua" comment the real cause of the loss? As it happened, the day of Ronaldo's press conference was the cutoff date for Coca-Cola shares traded without the subscription right for the upcoming dividend, i.e. the distribution to the shareholders. A number of leading financial services experts said Coca-Cola's shares finished 0.25% down, in line with the overall dip in the Dow Jones on the specific day. The market capitalization of Coca-Cola is around 235 billion. As such, had the publicity of Aquagate not hit the headlines, the people in Wall Street would not notice too much. Just another day in the office, so to say. The Guardian newspaper have withdrawn the article, stating, "We published an agency article headlined, 'Ronaldo Snub Wipes Billions Off Coca-Cola's Market Value' on the 16th of June, which said that the footballer's removal of 2 bottles of Coca-Cola during a Euro 2020 press conference had coincided with a 4 billion fall in the company's share price. In fact, there had already been a fall, accounting for a majority of the share price reduction before the press conference, and other factors may also have contributed to the drop." The agency, Australian Associated Press, later withdrew the article from its service, and The Guardian also removed the piece from publication. The power of people with a huge social media reach. The reach of Ronaldo goes beyond the sport. If you take a look at his direct social media impact, and the number of followers that he has is without question transcendental. It shows just how much impact a person of his notoriety can have. Ronaldo has a combined social media audience of around 500 million followers, so when he speaks, it can be said he could have some influence for sure. The rise of the sport activist came to light recently with the quarterback Colin Kaepernick and his actions by not standing for the USA national anthem back in 2016. Kaepernick's taking a knee is also the symbol of football's current stance against racism in football, as it is commonplace for players taking the knee before kickoff. Colin's actions will be a lasting example and will be remembered and analyzed for its social impact, just like all his stance against the Vietnam War and Tommy Smith and John Carlos' Black Power salute at the 1968 Olympics. Some will say sport should not have any political comment. But if you had the platform, what would you do? Read the full post on the link below.